With everything happening in the world economy, I know a lot of you are asking if they should even bother with real estate anymore. Listen, home prices are sitting around $357,000 on average. Mortgage rates are hovering between 6 and 7%, nowhere near the 3% that we just saw a few years ago. And honestly, most people can't afford to even buy a home, the one that they really want to.
One shot, not a future before, let's go!
In this video, I'm going to be giving you the frank truth about what's happening in the market right now. I'm going to show you actual numbers and the real problems that people are facing. But here's the thing. I'm still buying real estate and I'm not stupid. So how am I doing it? Why is it making more sense in these conditions than in the old ones? And why am I still making serious money? Because I found a way that actually works in this market. I've adapted to some new strategies and I'll share some of those too. By the way, today I'm giving you 4 facts that will help you understand why traditional buying model is broken, and I'm going to show you the exact strategy that lets me keep winning. And if you want a full breakdown, I've basically put all of it into a free download. I love making these infographics where I take all of the knowledge of the video, drop it into a single image that basically tells you the whole story. So if you like today's video, click below, grab it. That's going to equip and weaponize you in your financial arsenal to be dangerous and to win. All right, fact number 1, the affordability crisis is very real. Let's look at the math. A median home that costs $357,000, putting a 20% down payment on a 6.4% mortgage rate, that's gonna give you a monthly payment of $2,100. And that's before taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Probably gonna be closer to $2,500. Now, most first-time buyers, they're trying to figure out how to come up with that payment. Because if you're making $50,000 or $70,000 a year, the math isn't there. It just doesn't work. It's not affordable. The income required to afford a median priced home now exceeds what most Americans are actually earning. And this is what kills me. They keep saying, oh, the market will correct, just wait. But people can't wait. Life happens. They need somewhere to live now. So they either just rent forever or they stretch themselves too thin and then they risk ruining their financial future. Fact number 2. Why the traditional strategy is actually broken. There's an old playbook, and it was simple. You buy a house with a 30-year mortgage, you rent it out with today's market rates, and then you wait for appreciation. And maybe you get $200 or $300 a month in positive cash flow if you're lucky, but then you've got to take it into account the mortgages, the repairs, the taxes, the property management, and so it kills the game, the money that you could make, and we crash out. So then what happens? Well, your tenant leaves. And then you've got a couple months of vacancy, and all of a sudden that $300 of profit you were getting turns into a few $1,000s that needed to go out the door. And it's like, man, every time I think I just start getting ahead, there's an experience and it pulls, an expense and it pulls me back. So there goes another year's worth of profits, and you're still responsible for the repairs and the management, and it just isn't working. The math just doesn't work anymore. Interest rates, they're too high. Home prices, they're too high. Rents have not kept up. They have not gone up. And frankly, you would probably need 17 to 25 properties to replace a $65,000 a year annual income the traditional way. Fact number 3, the strategy that still works right now in this economy is called a lease option. And here's where I'm still making crazy money. I know it sounds like another guru thing, but hear me out. This is actually honest math. With a lease option, you find someone who wants to own but can't qualify for a traditional mortgage right now, especially in this economy. You offer them a path to ownership with a contract. They pay you a higher monthly rent because they're building equity. They put down a non-refundable deposit, usually $5,000, $10,000, or $15,000. And then you basically say, hey, you got 24 months to perform in this contract. They're like, wow, I'm not throwing my rent money away. I don't have to qualify with the bank. And I've got this seller financing or this rent to own deal called a lease option or a lease with an option to purchase. Now, here's what changes. They become an owner in spirit. It's a psychological play. They maintain the property because they're planning on owning it. They don't trash it. You don't have tenant buyer turnover every 12 months, and you're collecting $800 to $1,000 net more dollars a month instead of a couple $100. And on top of that, no vacancies and repairs. So if you do the math, now you don't need 17 to 25 properties. 5 to 8 properties with this model can replace that $65,000 a year income. Now, I know what you're thinking. I need money to buy those homes, but that's also not necessarily true. Okay, fact number 4, who is this actually serving right now? This is the beautiful part. There's actually huge demand for this rent-to-own thing because of the affordability crisis and people mistrusting of banks and high interest rates. Literally millions of people want to own their own home. They've got jobs, they've got credit, may not be perfect, or maybe it is. They don't have a 20% down payment, but they don't want to throw their rent money away. So traditional banks will not help them, but we can. We bridge that gap with a lease option. You basically get paid on day one with their deposit, you get steady cash flow, you keep the property appreciating, and they get a path to ownership that actually works for their life. Everybody wins in this. It's a triple win effect. Now, that's the whole market right now in one sentence. People are desperate for solutions that don't require perfection or massive capital. So, is real estate worth buying? Yes, absolutely, 100%. If you're trying to do it the way your dad did it in 1995, the answer is no, that definitely expired. It's not working. The game has changed. Interest rates, prices, rents, they just don't align anymore, and you can't wait for them to correct. So if you're smart about it and you use the strategies that actually work in 2026, real estate is still the fastest path to wealth. And lease options aren't some exotic technique. They're the answer to what the market is actually demanding right now. Now, if you want this information, you can download my free infographic. It'll give you all of the numbers, the comparison, the information between rentals versus lease options, and basically help you figure out how many properties you need to own to get out of the rat race and be financially free. Get the guide, download it, study it, talk about it, print it out, post it right there. You've got your blueprint.